morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and today's shout out goes to David Cooper. David was first to say first in one of my recent videos, and thus wins this shout out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, with a review of a new car from SNT. Now, I've been reviewing these little cars from SNT, these little micro FPV cars. They are cool, folks. They are the coolest thing that I saw come out last year, and they're still getting better and better because I got something new to show you today. Okay, these are the G25 series, and I got a new one in the G25 that I'll be reviewing here shortly. But for this one, I want to show you this new little one that I just got in here. This is their new OR41 series called Off-Road series. This is the Y60 model. What it is, folks, is the world's tiniest four-wheel drive car with FPV. Okay, it is awesome. Okay, that's the word I got for it. Again, it's nicely made, very high precision car, just like the others in the SNT series of cars. But again, it now includes four-wheel drive, okay? This enables it to go over small obstacles. In fact, they give you a small obstacle in the package. Believe it or not, they give you a rock for this little rock crawler to go over. Just to give you an idea. They actually include that in the package, okay? But again, it's a little nano rock crawler, folks, in effect. It has multicolored lighting, just like the other cars, you know, headlights, taillights. It also has turn signals. It has ambient lighting. Very pretty little car at night, but it is powered by a little single 610 motor on this car. Now that drives both the front and the wheel tires of this car. Now keep in mind that there is no differential here, so the tires are going to be going at the same speed. What does that mean? It means you'll get a lot of climbing power to go over objects, but turning radius is going to be a little bit, actually quite a bit larger than these little GT cars, which have free spinning front wheels in the front here. Enables that to get tighter turn in this particular car. Okay, it's going to be, you're going to need a much larger room to turn. But again, it's a rock crawler. It's not a racer, so that's not a big deal in other effects. In other words, when I take it down, and I'll show you the difference here in the turning radius when we actually drive it downstairs on the track. Now, it includes modular components, just like the others in this series, which means you can use your own goggles if you got your own FPV goggles, or you can purchase the goggles with the car at the time of purchase. But you also need the controller that goes with this particular car. So for your first purchase, I recommend, if you don't have goggles, get the bundle package that includes the goggles and the controller. Okay, but once you go after that, for your follow-on cars, you don't need these other items. Now the camera is also modular. Okay, you can buy one car with the camera, you know, and future purchases, you can buy the cheaper cars that don't have the camera and just switch out cameras. And it's not hard at all to switch these cameras in and out. Okay, this particular car has two spots where you can put the camera, either front or back, but it is held in place simply by a magnet. It snaps in place and you're ready to go. Okay, you can put it on the front section here, or if you wish to change the center of gravity on this, you can move it to the back by just putting that other panel back on. And I'm trying to open this up with my fingernails, which I just cut today. So you're gonna probably have to take my word that this, here we go, I got it off, and then snap it on the back like so. Oh, it snapped onto that. There we go. So see, you can swap between front and back. I recommend putting it in the back because it gives you a little better viewing area, actually less viewing area up front, but it helps you to steer because you see the front of the car better when you put it in the back, vice putting it in the front. Now, one thing against this car, it is a rock crawler, and you put this camera on top, it makes it a little bit top heavy. So if you're going over, you know, a little bit too much of an object such as this at such an angle like that, there is a potential for tumbling the car, and I'll probably demonstrate that when we go drive it downstairs in the basement here. But again, once you purchase the equipment that you need, such as the controller, the goggles, and the camera, for follow-on purchases, all you need to do is purchase a car. So if you want to get other cars to go with it, you know, you want to race other cars, you know, get other cars to go, all you need is another car, and you can just use this particular camera with the other cars along with the controller and the goggles. And to switch between cars, to bind the car to a new control, or to this controller, all you do is hold down this function button here at the same time while turning it on the controller, and that puts the controller into bind mode right now. And it lied to me. Let me hold. You got to hold it down actually, and that should do it. There we go. And it's in bind mode when it does that lighting like that. So that will enable you to bind to any of these cars and race it with this. So that is the Off-Road 41 series, OR41 series, Y60 model. There's going to be others, I'm guessing here, because this one is actually kind of fun. I've been playing with it already, folks, going over different objects, doing over, different obstacles. You'll see when I go take it down in the basement. But let's show you what you get in the package, depending on which package you get. If you get the full package with the goggles and controller, you get the goggles and controller, of course. But if you get the FPV package without the goggles and controllers, you get the car, you get a camera, you get the charging cable for the car. By the way, this car is charged through a little Type-C USB port right there. And also the on-off switch for it is right by that Type-C. Let's turn it on, show you some of the lights on that. You can see some of those lights on there. They're flashing right now because it's not bound to the controller. Let's see if I can bind it to the controller. Is it too late? Or am I going to have to turn it on again? Probably too late. Okay, to bind it, you got to turn this controller on right away. Within about 4 seconds or so. Let's do that again. On, and controller on. Put it on the ground. There we go. And let's try some of the lights on this. So you got flashing like that. And you also got ambient lighting too. And this also has turn signals in the back. I don't know if they're going to show up. They'll show up when we go downstairs and drive this. But it has turn signals, front lights, tail lights, turn signals, brake lights. It's actually got all the lighting you'd see on a normal car, folks, plus ambient lighting to go with it. But again, you get the car, you get the camera, the charger for it. You get a spare set of tires, by the way. These spare set of tires are more knobby. They're knobby wheels as compared to the ones that are installed on the car. I'm not quite sure how to change them other than just pull them off and put another one on. But if you need more traction, you got a spare set of more knobby tires than what's on the car itself. And you get the rock, of course. And also, you get this nice display case. All of the SNT cars come with this display case for it. Pretty little case. So that's the OR41 Y60. Let's take it down into the Quadcopter 101 test drive facility and see how it drives. So I hope you enjoy this drive. By the way, I'm going to be demonstrating this new GT car that just came in, GT 2000, I believe is the name of it, in the future here. So keep an eye out for that. I got 2 of these. I'm going to be racing against somebody. I do have an opponent this time to race against. Okay, let's go for a drive. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and welcome to the indoor drive test drive facility of Quadcopter 101. This is my setup, folks. Hey, by the way, how do you like this mat? This mat comes from SNT also. They sell this separately, but it is included with the Q25, I believe. There's one package that includes this for free in a bundle package. If you can find that, I highly recommend that package because you get the mat. This racing mat really comes in handy, folks. You can throw it anywhere on a tabletop and go to town with it, okay? Or you can modify it like I've done here to turn it into a rock crawling course. And I included some rocks. Okay, well, let's get this started. I already got this bounded. I wanted to show you one thing, though. I forgot to mention, this does have suspension on this car. Forward and back suspension, so ain't that cool? So that helps to bounce out, or I guess smooth out the camera a bit too as you're driving. But let me get in my chair here, put on my goggles. Notice the lighting too. Let me switch some of the lights through it. Let's go through some of the lights on this. There's off, front light, full light, off. And I think this light here, maybe this doesn't have ambient lighting like the others. I'm just seeing one light, so maybe this does not have ambient lighting. I might be wrong on that. But let me put my goggles on. We are recording. We should be ready to go. I'm going to go over my first rock here. Hopefully I won't tip it, but we'll find out. So let's open it up. No problem at all. Actually, I found these rocks down at the beach today, walking the beach in Lake Erie. I do that every day. Trying to walk that beach. So this is a cool car, huh? There we go, over the obstacles, over another rock. Let's see if this can go up this ramp. Now the other GT cars cannot do this ramp. Their tires are too slick and they don't have four-wheel drive. This one easily goes up and over the ramp. There I am over there. Hello. Now let's see how the turning radius is on this car. Can I make it around this? No, see? And I tipped it. The turning radius is a lot wider than the GT cars. So you got to keep that in mind. You know, the front to back distance between the front and back wheels in this car are also longer, so that also degrades how closely you can turn this car. So now let's try the rock crawling on this. Okay, we'll go over the rocks. One, and I tipped it. That one got it. I tried to go over that rock. That one's from the beach, but that one's a little too big for these cars, so let me take that one off the table. We'll put another one in its place. That one's an easy one. So, let's see if I can go over that one. Yeah, no problem in that one. How about this one? Yeah, I did that one. Going around there. I'm coming around, going up and over the ramp. Coming down again. So the Canyonero. Remember the old Simpsons Canyonero? Well, I guess it was Marge's car. Canyonero. Yeah! Going up and over Canyonero. I went over that rock. There I am here. Going around that. I'm going to tip it if I try to go over that. Going around here. It's a little four-wheel drive car. It isn't very fast. I'll give you that. Let's go full speed over this ramp. Whee! That was full speed over the ramp. Oh, no, don't do that. I would have tipped it. There we go. Up and over. Up and over. My dog hears me down here. She wants to come down and play. It ain't going to happen. Not while I'm doing this. Look at all the cameras I got here today, folks. I wanted to record the Canyonero going over the rocks. Come on, you can do it. There's the rock it comes with. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah. Oh, the rock it comes with. Tips it over. Tips it over. That rock is a little too big for it, folks. I might take that one off the table, too. We'll go with the others. My dog hears me down here. She wants to play. She ain't coming down. Nope, nope, nope. She's going to be... Hold on, folks. I'm going to have to go up there and quiet her. So I'll be right back. Okay, I moved her upstairs. She's still barking. She still wants to play, but I got to do this first. Okay, going over that rock. Oh, so you can see, you know, it does have quite a bit of top heaviness on this car. It still works though, but somewhat top heavy. So it's good. It's good at climbing ramps. It does that real well, as you can see there. Except when you go diagonally down a ramp, it'll tip also. So keep that in mind too. Now I'm going to have a hard time getting at that one there over on the course. So putting it there and going on with it. And let's see, I'm going to sit on, folks. It makes me drive better when I'm sitting. Okay, turning. Because the turn radius isn't very wide, but look, backing it up. Backing up, turning to the left, and trying to climb that ramp. And another ramp. Now I'm going to have to back up on this ramp, so I want to center it. Ramping it. And a rock. Go over the rock, please don't tip. And it didn't tip. Going around the ramp this time. Coming around the course. Now this course, I'm going to be using it here shortly. I got some more GT cars that I want to test on here. And I got an opponent that'll be racing against me. So we'll see who's the better driver. Let's go through the rock crawling again. Rock crawling area. Which rock haven't I tried? That one there. That one's easy. How about that one? That one did it. Went over that one. Here I am. That handsome guy over there. Coming around, going up the ramp. Got lots of cameras on this, don't I? Canyon Arrow. Yeah. Going around and around. So, you know, it's a fun little car. Rock crawling. Micro rock crawling. Nano rock crawling. I wouldn't even call it micro. These are nano cars. So you're not going to expect to, you know, to climb big rocks with this. Just little small rocks. So, and going around and around. So that's the OR off-road from SNT. This is their first one. I'm sure they're going to come out with others. Actually, when you go faster, it does better. Don't go over these rocks slow. Let me try that again. Let's see if I do get any better luck here going fast over those rocks. Oh, my goggles just died. So we're going to call it quits right there, folks. I hope that recorded. But my goggles just died. I ran out of battery power on them. So that's the OR41 Y60 from SNT. Pretty neat little car. I like it, you know. A lot of fun. And you can do actual four-wheel driving with it. So hope you enjoyed this test drive. This is Quadcopter 101. Quadcopter 101, signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.
Thank you.